Another APD cop. Well, he's been arrested for, preying on a teenager, put up his picture full mask. This is a hell of a story. It happened over a traffic incident. Anthony Anderson, an Atlanta police officer, has been charged with sexual battery Thursday after a 16-year-old accused him of assaulting her after he responded to a traffic accident involving the girl in early August. Police said Officer Anthony Anderson was removed from the field on August 11th after the APD learned of the complaint, but the department has refused to provide an update on Anderson's job status post his arrest. So I'm going to give you the update as we have it. Let me give you background. So police said Anderson was dispatched to a single car accident during the early morning hours of August 2nd. When he arrived to the scene of this single car accident, he made contact with a child, 16 years of age, who was operating the vehicle. Anderson's actions during and after his shift prompted a criminal investigation conducted by the Special Victims Unit of the police department. The police investigation concluded Thursday when Officer Anderson was charged with violation of oath of office, cruelty to children in the second degree, aggravated sexual battery. Anderson was taken into custody Thursday, transported by the police to the Fulton County Jail, where he will await trial. According to Anderson's background, he received at least 4 citizens' complaints since 2018. Atlanta Police Chief, put him up, Darren Sherbaum said, quote, "Not only am I disturbed and disappointed by these allegations, but it also angers me." He continued, "We ask the public to trust us to do the right thing, to keep them safe. So when one of our own is accused of despicable acts with a minor, it erodes that trust that sometimes takes years to build," Sherbaum said. "You can be assured I will act swiftly to investigate any time allegations of misconduct are brought to my attention. I want to thank the Atlanta Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division for their prompt action in dealing with this matter. Thank you to the SVU detectives for seeing something and doing something, okay? Now, they're not giving us the gruesome details, but you can see the charges and you can imagine what those details are. This is someone who was exposed. Doesn't mean this is the only time they have engaged in such extreme and violating behavior. But let's look at the complaints. We still don't have on record, what are these complaints? Were there some complaints dismissed that are housed inside of the city of Atlanta and will not be part of public review? And this is why the George Floyd Policing and Accountability Act was so important to pass. And damn it, they did not pass it, but it would have been front and center. These complaints would have been known to us. And the fact that they would have been known to us, the transparency creates its own watchdog organization. You see the point here. When you have public review of records that are or should be available to the public, it provides its own politics outside of their own. So now instead of only worrying about the politics of blue, they got to worry about the politics of us. And that's the reason we need transparency in policing. All right, Doc, thoughts here.
I mean, obviously a different crime, but so similar to the story we just did. And I just could not agree more. It's so frustrating we did not pass that Transparency Act, because again, transparency brings community involvement. It brings safety. It actually creates the kind of community that makes effective policing easier. So the idea that we're protecting some kind of, it just creates like a barrier mentality between police and society. And so I just hope for all of us that moment didn't pass. I know that we have a huge election coming up, but I just think the idea that we want transparency and the people who are who we've empowered to protect us is such a universal issue. And I just think these cases, they're horrific in and of themselves, but they also highlight just the importance of why we want that transparency. It's better for society, it's better for policing, it's better for safety, and it kind of breaks down, as I think you're rightly saying, this us versus them mentality, which is, we're policing these people who are unruly or something like that. Like that's the framework that gets us in trouble and leads to this kind of outcome in the first place.
Very well said. Very well said.